Hi, welcome to thecampingplace.com. My name is Darren, and I'm here to show you a new video about how to take down a tent. Last time we talked about some tips about setting up a tent, so this is an obvious follow-on. I'm here camping with some boys and men from our church, and we're just breaking down camp right now. So I'm going to show you some tips. When you first get all your stuff out of your tent, if it's a freestanding tent, this would be a good time to pick it up and shake out any extra dirt that may have accumulated during your trip. So you can pick it up and shake it out. If you don't have a freestanding tent, you can simply just turn the tent inside out through the door, and all the dirt will fall out that way as well, and then you can reverse it, put it back right side out. So after you've shaken out the tent, you can take the poles down, I'm going to show you a little tip about folding up the poles. What most people do is start on one end and they start collapsing the poles like this. The problem with that is you're binding up the shot corded pole, and every time you make another bend, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and it gives you an uneven load or stretch on the poles. So a little bit better way to reduce that uneven tension on the elastic shot cord is to start in the middle and break the poles apart and keep folding them in half, and that'll more evenly distribute the tension on the shot cord. Okay? And with most tents, the way you fold it up will determine how easy it is to get it back in the bag. You want to generally fold it in thirds. Every tent I've ever used, that has been the right dimensions to make it fit back in the bag. When you fold up the rain fly, the best way is to grab the center of the fly and bring it towards the front of where you're going to start rolling the tent from, and then fold in the sides like this, trying to get it to lay flat so it doesn't take up as much space. And you want to keep folding it so that when you roll the fly down, the air won't get trapped inside the waterproof fly. It will be pushed out through the ends. Okay? And then you simply grab the poles and the tent and start rolling it all up. It's going to have a tendency to puff out to the side, so make sure you keep bringing it back in so it doesn't get too long for the tent sack. And you can just keep pulling it back towards you, that way you don't have to be walking down the tent floor. And if you sized it right, it should fit in pretty nicely. Okay? And when you pick up the ground tarp, the bottom's going to be wet and muddy, possibly. So you want to pick it up so that the bottom part is on the inside touching itself. And then just fold it up. And again, you're folding it so that the air can flow out the bottom when you roll it up. You just roll that up and stick it inside your tent sack or in another part of your pack. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so that's how you pack up your tent at your campsite. It's very likely that it's still got a little bit of moisture on it. It usually takes a good day or two to dry, and even though it might feel dry, the threaded seams are still a little moist, and they really need to be dry all the way through. So it requires a day or two of hanging either in your garage or laying across furniture in your house, or even set up outside on a nice sunny day. That you can probably do that in just a day. But make sure you dry your tent at home and then repack it the way we just did, and that way it'll last you for really many years. One of my tents I've had for 20 years and it still works great. So if you store it properly, your gear will last a long time. Thank you for watching another video of thecampingplace.com. Hope to see you next time. Bye.